Right now, our galaxy is moving, not slowly drifting, screaming through space at 2.2 million kilometers per hour towards something we can barely detect. Every galaxy in our local neighborhood is being dragged in the same direction. No one sent out an invitation. No one asked permission. Something enormous is pulling everything toward a single point, and for decades we had almost no idea what it was. In 1973, astronomers noticed something strange in the cosmic microwave background. The faint afterglow of the Big Bang. Our galaxy wasn't stationary relative to it. We were moving fast toward the constellation Centaurus. By the 1980s, scientists coined the term Great Attractor. They had identified the direction of the pull, the approximate speed, and absolutely none of the cause. It was one of cosmology's most unsettling open questions. Here's the maddening part. The Great Attractor sits almost perfectly behind the densest part of our own galaxy's disk. Dust, gas, and billions of stars form what astronomers call the Zone of Avoidance, a cosmic blindfold blocking optical telescopes. For years, we were trying to understand the most powerful gravitational structure near us while staring directly at the worst possible obstruction in the universe. X-ray and radio telescopes finally pierced through the dust. What they found was staggering. The Great Attractor region is anchored by the Norma cluster, a massive galaxy cluster packed with hundreds of galaxies and unimaginable amounts of dark matter. The entire structure spans roughly 150 million light-years. Its gravitational influence extends so far that it's reshaping the large-scale motion of hundreds of thousands of galaxies simultaneously. To understand the gravitational force involved, consider this. The Great Attractor is pulling the Milky Way, along with the entire local group of galaxies, at over 600 kilometers per second. That's 600 kilometers every single second. The combined mass responsible is estimated at tens of thousands of times the mass of the Milky Way. It is not a black hole. It is not one object. It is an incomprehensible concentration of cosmic structure. In 2014, scientists revealed something that reframed everything. The Great Attractor isn't the final destination. It's just a local gravitational valley inside a far larger structure called Laniakea, meaning immeasurable heaven. In Hawaiian, Laniakea is a supercluster containing over 100,000 galaxies and spanning 520 million light-years. The Milky Way sits on its outer rim, like a single grain of sand on the edge of a continent. You can't understand the Great Attractor without dark matter. The visible galaxies in the region account for only a fraction of the gravitational pull. The rest, the overwhelming majority, comes from dark matter, an invisible substance that doesn't emit, absorb, or reflect light. Without dark matter, the math simply doesn't work. The Great Attractor is essentially a colossal dark matter reservoir, and visible galaxies are just the decoration on top. The most dramatic question: are we being pulled to our doom? The short answer is no, not in any human-relevant time frame. We won't reach the Great Attractor for billions of years. And here's the twist: we'll never actually arrive. Dark energy, the force accelerating the universe's expansion, is working against gravity. As cosmic expansion accelerates, the Great Attractor's pull will eventually lose the tug-of-war entirely, and the universe will stretch everything apart. Just when you think you understand the scale, it gets bigger. Behind the Great Attractor lies the Shapley Supercluster, the most massive concentration of galaxies in the observable universe within 1 billion light-years of Earth. It contains the mass of over 10,000 Milky Ways. Some researchers believe Shapley contributes as much gravitational pull toward our direction as the Great Attractor itself. We may have been staring at only half the picture. This is your cosmic address: Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Local Group, Virgo Supercluster, Laniakea, Observable Universe. Every single layer of that address is in motion, pulled by something larger than the last. The Great Attractor isn't a threat, it's a mirror. It reveals that even at the grandest scales, the universe is not static, not random, and not finished. It is an ever-shifting structure of unimaginable gravity, and we are along for the ride. Despite decades of observation, the Great Attractor holds deep mysteries. We still can't fully map the mass distribution behind the Zone of Avoidance. We don't know exactly how Shapley and the attractor interact, and we have no clear picture of what lies beyond Laniakea driving its own motion. The universe keeps revealing larger structures behind every answer. The Great Attractor may not even be the most powerful thing pulling on us. We just haven't seen what's further out yet.